All right, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Trendy Trading. Just want to let's close out this bell and figure out what's going on, what to look for. Tesla is definitely a hot topic. I'm going to go over that. I'm going to look at some Apple, look at the ES futures. Also, just kind of talk about really quick what I did today, what I took, what worked, what didn't. Let's go ahead and get started. So right out the gate, I went ahead and took Facebook, and man, did we like peg the bottom of this thing. And then I rolled, and then I rolled again. And then I think I rolled again. I don't know. But at the end of the day, really, if I would have just held the beginning of the entry, that would have paid off very nicely. Matter of fact, those are trading right now currently at almost $4. And I'm pretty sure, let's see what we paid for these things. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get over here to our alerts and give you the time and everything when we took the trade, which is pretty cool. And then I'm going to show you on the chart what I was looking at and why it works so well. So folks, these were 55 cents. 55 cents for the 387 and a half calls. And again, they're going for almost $4 now. So just shy of 1,000%. I want to show you what I did. First of all, I used my scripts, right? So overall, you see here at the top, we have these extremely bullish banners, and that's what I look at every single trade, and I want to assess the trend, and I want to be on the right side of the trend. So we're going to pull this into a weekly, and then on the right hand side we're going to look at this from a 4-hour perspective. I took the trade using the 4-hour because the overall trend again is extremely bullish, and so I want to be buying the dips. But where do you want to buy the dips? You want to buy the dips at your level, right? So this is the trade plan that I put together for our members today. And I can't make this stuff up, okay? So the original trade plan literally was right here without price being in there. So what I did is I waited for the pullback into the 9 EMA cloud on a 4-hour chart because again, the overall trend was bullish. This is why I took the trade. So we're going to continue to buy the dip until it does not work. A lot of people are saying that, but I'm also starting to trim out of positions, okay? And we'll get to that here a little bit later. So nice support, nice push. The targets that I had were Fibonacci extensions. I'm going to go ahead and show you those as well. All right, and right here you could see this 23.6. This is what I put out there for this morning, and we got pretty close to that. We could end up closing right around that level here in the next few minutes. We have about 5 more minutes, but you could see very nice trade plan. The next one was Twilio. So this one paid very nice as well. Same thing, overall trend extremely bullish. It was creating some nice candle structure and looking like it had come down over the last couple weeks. Give it just a second here. All right, here we go. So the weekly, nice bullish candle last week, and so we're looking for that next push. Okay, so this morning I wanted to trade it the same exact way as I traded Facebook. So I was waiting for it to come down into the 9 EMA, but like I told the team, this one felt a little bit different. All right, and I'm just going to zoom in here. And if you notice, there's this blue arrow. These white dashes are a quicker EMA, and so what happens on a higher time frame is they just show up as dashes. And what I notice is we pull back into that quick moving EMA, and so instead of waiting for the 4-hour 9 EMA, I went ahead and took the trade right here. Okay, so and that worked out. I mean, we literally pegged 2 trades right at the bottom this morning, and I can't really say it's just me, it's my mindset. I'm comfortable with taking trades that are starting to move up or trending up on pullbacks into either a trendy edge, into a demand zone, into support, or into the 9 EMA cloud that I use specifically for my methodology. Okay, so that was Twilio. Now let's go ahead and keep moving on down here. I also traded the SPY, and we keep this pretty simple. We have a neutral strategy. Can't make this up either. This is really straightforward, and if you're a fan here or you're a member or you've been watching me for quite some time, you know that. Thanks, man. And so these levels here are very, very strong. They work very well. Okay, so I get them by using supply and demand. I use them by getting them by using Fibonacci's, Fibonacci extensions, and then my trendy scripts. Basically, it really is this straightforward. As soon as price breaks here, I want to be trading to the upside. We did that. I closed out at around 150% today. And by the way, before we close out here, I do have some put debit spreads on. And what I did was I bought back some of the short side, and now I'm naked directional to the downside just in case. We're a little extended here. You can see that we're also extended right here. So we have two chaotic candles, okay? Two chaotic candles, one here, one here. So this just lets me know we could have possible range from here to here, okay? So that is SPY. Let's go ahead and move this down. QQQ, by the way, also hit both. Also got our second target here at 380.24. That worked very well. All right, and then over here, these were neutral. I did get stopped out of my IWM. First, I took some off. I lost 20%. And then as it broke this 9 EMA, I went ahead and closed out the remaining position for a negative 42% loss, I believe. And that was pretty much on the ETF trades. Okay. Another trade that I went ahead and jumped into today was SPOT. Okay, Spotify. I really like this one, and this one is currently up as well. Then I took some Fubo. I took some DMTK. Disney, I trimmed out. I felt like too many people were starting to talk about this on Twitter, and so we took some gains off. We've been in it for a couple days, and so that was a win as well. And again, here's Spotify. This is what I'm looking at. This is an inside and up. If we happen to pull back into this 227 by 220 level, I'll be adding. This is where I expect price to go into 236 and 243. That's what I'm expecting right there. Okay. So once we get into there, I'll probably just go ahead and close the position, and once it pulls back, I'll add again. All right. So that is Spotify, and then let me go ahead and show you what I'm looking at on Fubo, and we'll wrap this up really quick, and then I'm going to finish by looking at the ES futures and kind of give you an idea of what I'm expecting in the overall broad market. So on Fubo, I really like this look because we've been hanging down here at the trendy edge. You could call it support, demand, whatever you feel like calling it, and you could see inside and up. So right here, okay, and if we push up on the inside and up, we are looking for moves into at or around 30. So far, we are up on the position. Okay, we are up on the position, and we could possibly see 2802. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. All right. All right, and so for this position, again, came down into the neutral. This was a trade plan for us as well. You can see this box 2718 by 2645. Price came down into that level. We did find buyers as expected, but the bigger move for this is going to be whether or not we can push over this decelerator is what we call it. So once we get above that 28, again, I'll be looking for 30 on Fubo. Let's go ahead and move on over here to the next one, which is going to be ES Futures. This is my driver. This is what I use in the market. We show charts on this almost every single night, every morning. I teach it in the morning. I give you levels to go long or levels to go short, trim targets, and so forth. So right over here on your left-hand side, this is the 2021 outlook that I gave the entire room, and even put it out here on Twitter in December, folks. December. And I've coached all the way up into the red box. This was our projection. Now notice today it looks like we actually hit our next target. So right at 4534 by 0.25. And so that pushed right up into there again, hitting our target. Notice that we have an inside and up right here. And as long as this holds, we continue to move up. If we come back into this area, I'll be looking at a possible dip buy. This will also be confluent with the week 9 EMA. Okay. All right, so that pretty much sums it up. If I have anything else I want to give you guys, I will go out there tonight. You guys have a great one. I hope you did well in trading. Don't forget to check us out at TrendyTrading.co, or just check out my blog. There's a lot of free information on there. Check out our trial for 7 days. It's under 20 bucks. Right? We'll see you soon.